Welcome in. We're playing Valhalla, and I have a special guest here.
Special guest, dude.
Fine, we have an unspecial guest here. Thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable, grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. So sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. So I've played this game about 100,000 million times. Not on console. I've only played twice on console, I think. But I have played it a lot on PC.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Oh. Psst. Hey, over here. Boo! How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe. Look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you'll totally find it. In any case, you should totally check out the parcel you just got. See ya!
Oh, yawn. Just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1, Primera. That's what they all say. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your backup data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye.
What?
4.
Is this a man or a woman?
Cat.
Oh. Meow, 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 meow.
Nobody.
I didn't know the cat was talking. So.
Yeah, 4 is the cat, but in Joe's voice. We have $0?
Oh, Joe's meow, 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 meow.
I'm not gonna read any of that. Go to work. Let's go to work, buddies. Tuesday, December 13th. Good evening.
Why do I need to be there?
Fine. Oh, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. Why don't you admit that you have a John face, Gil? When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Don't know. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... There's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there's all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill. Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics, then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a Piano Man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with the sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up in the top left. You'll use the directional buttons to move the cursor between the choices in the recipe book. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet or types like manly.
Manly.
To add ingredients to the shaker, push the left stick in the direction of the desired ingredient. While the desired ingredient is highlighted, press cross button and add 1 unit of the ingredient. Gil. When you're done adding ingredients, press R2 to mix the drink, and then press it again to stop mixing. If the drink is properly made, just press R2 to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press L2 again to reset and try again. You can use L2 to reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use them. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. And there should be no problem. Gil wants either a sugar rush or a piano man. If I mess up the ingredients or the drink, I can press the reset button and try again. This game's so fun. It's one of my favorite games on the planet. What did you tell me? Ugh. Can I fucking... No, I can't.
Oh.
I'm trying to, like, do things properly, but I can't.
Drift? No, you're just being stupid.
Can we blame it on Drift?
Is it drift?
No.
Okay, then no. You can't.
Amber Sweet. Is it addicted to him? How do I give this to him?
You're the one to play it for.
How do I give this to him? Oh, R2. Here, happy. Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now, let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional carmitrine, it means you can use none of it or fill it to the brim. Optional carmitrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Carmitrine is the alcoholic factor of a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah.
What's this man or woman?
Woman,
What kind of voice? Like a high pitched or
I'll show you.
which one?
Oh, white-haired.
Okay.
Oh, Bob. Who's that?
I don't know. I found her while I was out shopping.
Why bring her here?
Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here.
She's gonna make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that.
That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office.
You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it.
There's two of you. Believe in yourselves.
Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowning about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to just be sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, trying to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Oh, you're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the type of woman who would make a joke like that? Well... So, as a punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that in my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun! Just that fine. I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what the logic behind that decision.
2069. Is this after or during Jinko?
After.
Okay, you think Jinko only lasted like 10 years?
Well, the movie takes place in 2058,
Mhm.
and after what's his name died, which he was dying at a really quick rate. Wait, didn't he die at the end of the movie? Spoilers. Yeah.
I think so.
So Jinko had to have been destroyed because he left it to Shiloh, and Shiloh wasn't going to let that happen. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey you, give me a beer! Oh sure, right on it. He wants a beer. He looks like quite the big guy though. Here you go. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky. I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could you certainly use a presence like mine.
What's your
Bro's pissing everywhere. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey the 3rd. He's so mean!
Oh my god.
Huh? What kind of work do you do, Mr. You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson! Chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So, you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about the urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wild hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that people brings to clicks. For all types of people. And clicks bring money. And money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker. Just that you write about them every single day. Some of it is even news. Just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, finest of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help them with their help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on the topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors? Well, I don't always filter out the section, but I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid, but if more people are like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. 90 elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make up shit you want. Spam them while they're hot, and then even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Huh, I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. And they might also write about how everyone that likes certain something should be sodomized. And the worst part about that is they know half our clicks come from them, so they get all their diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of other newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kind in the restaurant critique column. Shit, I forgot the brat's name. Restaurant, I believe that's... That kid, couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half of the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming in here asking for free drinks and saying he's a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then? Anyway, all this talk can be thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Beer again. This man likes beers. They come in cheaper bulk at the store, though. Here. Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So, tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended when I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole if you'd like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really, at least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people, especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love, fall from grace? What do you think the gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. Thank you. They want to see them suffer to get their for daring them to be so. This man could say desensitized, but he could say comeuppance for daring to be so more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong, but even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by loving somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? No, God knows who. Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have some strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV looks like a human. Sensationalization is just a key word here. Just the other day I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But those problems exist because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable, going to exotic locals, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to say they're human. Hey, that dude that plays that nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're inciting a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, brat? Well, two can play that game of... Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hellbent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like the priests who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me other stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender, a personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just a person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories will know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and I guess it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, the offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you remember 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all, I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone just calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and my grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, the man in front of them, not my family, not my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no. But I want them to fear me, not because I'm their boss, or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread in them. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something? What was it? Drink another one, do you? Ah, yes. You know what? 3rd time's a charm. Give me a beer. Alright. 3rd time's a charm. For what? Anyway, better get him that beer. I miss this game.
Oh, you're playing it right now.
Yeah, I missed this game.
You should miss the game, not
You know what? I miss it right now. 1 beer. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers! Enjoy. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? You didn't call it a hellhole? There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any local fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? I just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, you give me money so you can make more? Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer the unions, the government, and those kinds of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make someone else's do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they find offensive. And then there's always that one guy that goes, hey, why don't you do what the other newspaper does? Recently, they've told me that they need more clients. More clicks. More clicks! But I make sure to keep stuff spicy, where they keep production quality up. But it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They'll get more clicks. I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want. They don't reject ideas. I don't know who the hell Donovan T. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven, though. I never heard from him again. Jill. Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling. The sinks. The toilets. The vents. Sure, you'll wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I...
Big gut punch, fast!
Alright. He wants a gut punch. I want to give him a gut punch, alright. Damn. Nope. Age. Mix. Serve. Here.
You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar.
Hellhole. Crack house.
It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here?
I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister.
What the hell do you care?
The payment registry says... Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend.
But it's Tuesday.
Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless.
If I pay you, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours?
No.
Then I have no use for you, but you're giving me drinks.
Such a pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then?
Somebody recommended me this place, and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes.
A regular? Can I ask who?
No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. What was her voice? Hey Jill! Where'd you put the dish soap? Gil's running out.
Below the sink where it's always been.
Right. Oh, a customer! Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla.
So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience?
No. Nothing.
That's an interesting change of heart.
I can't afford to slander this place, knowing she's here.
You know my boss?
I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one.
That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things for opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm?
I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true.
You've had an interesting change of attitude.
I saw that woman take out armed rioters with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them.
Interesting. You can relax, though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally, about 2 or 3 times. One involved Class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca.
An alpaca?
Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman who owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming like she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else?
Give me a piled river, please.
Pile driver.
Oh my god.
Please, that's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. He wants a pile driver, but I honestly feel like suplexing him, though.
I can't read, dude. Why did you have me voice characters?
What were you gonna do? Sit there and look pretty? You're not even commentating on anything. Here.
It's fine, I guess. Hey lady, have you ever faked an orgasm?
I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong.
I asked if you ever faked an orgasm.
That's a question I'm not gonna answer.
I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you.
I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them.
Does that mean you've really faked orgasms? Because you look like you've had a lot of experience.
Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now?
Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house.
Of course you were.
Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here.
Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly?
That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver.
Alright, let's give him a fringe weaver.
What's a fringe weaver?
They're actually pretty. Try not to drink it too fast.
That is up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty?
Empty how? Like, hungry?
No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing.
can't say I particularly have.
I just feel that there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy.
Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might help you solve. It might not help you solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it.
Any suggestions?
Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising.
Sounds like a lot cheaper than the alternative.
Which is?
Bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it.
Have you tried rescuing a puppy?
You can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't.
I love Ingram. I'm drawing a plank then. Can't think of anything that might help.
I wasn't expecting you to help me. Or to believe me.
Eh?
I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smell is killing me.
Please, come again.
Don't count on it.
He comes back. Good. Phew!
See you!
Boss, I'm gonna take my break.
Alright.
Okay, buddies, that is it for this stream. My throat hurts.
Can't fuck puppies. At least you should.
I love Ingram. He comes back. It is now safe to keep playing. Okay, we're not gonna continue playing. We'll play again tomorrow, maybe. My throat hurts already from these voices.
Looks like I guess down the bottom mixed with.
Oh, you're gonna love Dorothy. You haven't gotten that far into this game, have you?
I've never played this game.
Really?
No.
You're in for a treat and a half then.
Except maybe the first half of the first chapter I played. I didn't even think I got to Puppy Man.
Well, everyone, goodbye. Oh,
Bye.
someone was watching? Hi, bye, bye.